fishing with my dad. I caught 4 bluegill and that we're using as cut bait. And my dad I also caught a rock bass that we're gonna be eating. Rock bass is mixed in with that. He caught catfish and shell cracker, and we're gonna be eating bass, catfish, and shell cracker. Now, let's dig in. I went with a tempura batter style because I cooked this actually. So we're gonna try a piece of catfish. The bass was really extremely good. I'm gonna try another piece of bass here, and I cut the littlest morsel off. Oh, it's so tender.
Let me know if you notice a difference in the flavor and texture between the bass and the shell cracker.
Okay. That was bass. That's actually really good. Now we're gonna try this catfish. The catfish is the best. It literally felt like it didn't even feel like meat. It tasted like fish, but it was so tender. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so catfish is the best so far. Now let me dig out a piece of shell cracker. I think this is shell cracker, right, Dad? This piece right here. That looks like shell cracker.
I think so. Yeah.
Let's try a piece of shell cracker. Not the whole thing. Yeah, I can taste the difference through all of it. Catfish was the most tender, tasted honestly the best, and was just extremely, it was like, imagine like Jello. It's like that, but like less chewy, I guess. It was like so good. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go in for more catfish because that was like very, very good. Dad, you need to try the catfish. That is the best fish on the plate. Shell cracker is probably second. The bass is still really good, but the shell cracker and catfish are just better. This is catfish.
This one? Here. Yeah. This here. This
It's
is
really-
crispy piece.
Yeah, no, feel how tender that is.
Yeah.
It's a little softer than I like usually, but I think that's because we let it soak for longer than we should have.
Most likely. That probably is why, now that I'm thinking about it. But it being softer isn't a bad thing. It tastes just as good.
If we'd have cooked that last night,
That would have tasted really
it
good.
would have been perfect.
Yeah. This is my favorite fish I've ever had, and the only fish I've ever cooked. But I already knew how to cook fish. So yeah, we went with a tempura style batter, but we couldn't necessarily get it. Well, like he added different seasonings, but we didn't have the right thing, so we couldn't go with a just straight up tempura batter. So we kind of just went very close to a tempura batter. No.
Yeah, we don't need to let the catfish soak. It's
Yeah, it's on. But I recommend, if you're gonna cook catfish, bass or shell cracker, which people don't really normally just go after shell cracker, but if you do catch one and you want to eat it, shell cracker, leave it sitting for about 2-3 hours. What would you say?
Yeah, if we had it to do over again, I think we would rinse them really well, let them sit in some cool water,
Yeah.
Wash them off good, then take them out, pat them dry,
Yeah.
and store them dry.
Yeah, that would be better.
Put them in a cold storage after they've been patted dry.
Yeah, same thing with bass, but catfish, leave it in there probably just about the same as the bass and shell cracker, 2-3 hours. If you can make a tempura batter, do that. If you only can do something that's close to a tempura batter, that's good too. We used milk. What's that seasoning called?
We used some flour, some cornmeal, salt, pepper, and some Creole seasoning.
Yes, that's it.
And then used about a quarter. Well, we didn't mix up a whole big batch because we only had a few pieces of fish. So we used about a quarter cup of milk to mix it into a paste to coat the fish with, and then fried it in some hot oil.
But other than the catfish being a little chewy, it's perfect. It tastes the best out of anything. And catfish isn't exactly known to taste good. Carp definitely isn't known to taste good, but there's people that make it taste very, very good. That's why I want to try to catch a carp and try to eat it. Hopefully I could be right. But I am really happy with how the bass shell cracker turned out. Not so happy that the catfish is chewy, not chewy, so soft.
We'll fix that next time.
Yeah, but it still tastes just as good. I'm gonna try another piece of shell cracker. Oh my gosh. That shell cracker and catfish are like tied. I don't know. The shell cracker might be better just because it's not as chewy. Like, try a piece of shell cracker.
Yeah, ideally.
The bass isn't as good, but it's
Ideally, the
really
texture should be tender yet a little bit firm and kind of like flake apart.
This is bass. Get you a piece of bass and shell cracker. The bass is a little too it's got like a little it's like a little bit. It's got a
It's got a stronger flavor.
yeah. It's got a stronger flavor.
That's why I don't particularly care for bass. It's not my favorite. I'll eat it, but it's not my favorite.
It's not my favorite either, but I'm still really proud of my rock bass. Yeah, if you want to check out my other video, go to my channel. It's just fish. It's my only fish video so far besides this. And it has my rock bass on it. But yeah, try a piece of shell cracker and then bass. The shell cracker might honestly taste better than the catfish.